works. Archaeological findings will take you as far back as the Stone Age, and the Ife art, for instance, dates as far back as 1300 BC, Nok terracotta as far back as 1000 BC. In the southeastern part of Nigeria also, there is a community that was quite known for its fantastic copper works. What community could that be? Well, I don't know. I'm very sure maybe you don't know too. So let's sit back together, relax, and take a journey together into a community that we've seen a lot of what we'll call roped pots. Welcome. This is Our History. I'm Cordelia Obe. Let's take a ride together.
Our History.
Creativity is an inbuilt gift in every man. This was exhibited in this community that was renowned for its sophisticated copper works in ancient times. 3 excavation sites revealing hundreds of ritual vessels and regalia castings of bronze are among the most inventive and technically advanced bronzes ever made. This community is called Igboku, which literally means Great Igbo. It is located in the southeastern part of Anambra in Nigeria. The town is made up of 7 villages: Obiono, Ngo, Akukwa, Umudege, Ezihum, Ezigbo, and Etiti. The people of Igboku were hunters, farmers, and artisans in ancient times. Today, however, they are into professional works and trading. In the olden days, the people were governed by Isinze, that is the eldest titled man, 7-member council of elders, and 60 elders known as Umuoya, who represented the 3 main quarters of Igboku, Ngo, Eite, and Obiono. Today, the leadership organogram has changed. They are now led by a king titled Idu cabinets, and Ishies.
Ọchịchị ọnna na-achị bụ ọchịgudo welube di afụzighị olube di ọkpara before a na-agbasa gbasagodo wee baa ito ụmụnna si from ụmụnna baa ito mkpụkpụ, from mkpụkpụ abaa ito obodo, and ka a na-agbasa abalịta ụmụnna enwekwa chairman na ụmụnna ahụ ya ndị isi nọ na ụmụnna ya bụ eji eme meeting, ndị isi ahụ abịakọta ọnụ eme meeting, emegido si na ebe anyị n'ogbe emekwa nwe ihe eji eme ndị isi ahụ anọkọnọkwa ọnụ eme ya abịazie na anyị enwezie onye na-achị kọta ha ncha a na-akpọ eze. Ọ bụrụ na eze ahụ nwụọ, diọkpara a nọchie mgbe otu a ka esi obodo a si eme. Eze anabụghị eme mkpagharị ka ụmụ okorobịa gụrụ akwụkwọ pụtaziri, ọ dịghị ka ọ na-eze ahụ ka esi eliju afọ. Ha wee zọwazie na eze je na-eme mkpagharị ya ogbe a wepụta chịcha, ogbe ọzọ ewepụtakwa, mana obi dowere onwe ya. Onye ọbụla ji abụ eze anwa ji abịarịrị n'obi a were ọfọ before ọbụla eze.
enweghị n'Igbo be anyị achịpụta ọjị na-amụ ehuru egosije eje gosi onye isi nze ejezi ewe eje wejere onye isi nze owere onye so onye na-ewere ọja ha ada ụbụ.
There are different versions of the stories of the people of Igboku. A version stated that a man called Igbo founded Igboku in Obidege in Igboku, while another stated that they originated from Israel during the Babylonian deportation around 718 BC.
You look at the topography and so on, you see rivers that have dried. Igboku is one of the highest points where where water receded. It appeared, but it was the highest point. The water did not, cover the whole of Igboku. And if you have it that life existed in the sea first before being terrestrial, you find that such a topography and the areas how water receded and the first land to appear is in Igboku.
Igbo base here, the place a na-akpọ Umudege. Nọrọ ebe anwa mụta ụmụaka ịtọ, mụta mmadụ atọ. N'ime mmadụ atọ, onwe nke bụ Dege, onwe nke bụ Modukọba, onwe nke bụ Idemideke. During that period, Hana Nafabi, at that spot, and I bomb Dege.
According to their legend, Igbo people started in Igboku, and it was originally called Igbo before the coming of the Europeans. The name was changed in 1946 when the British invaded the community.
Original name of this town is Igbo, but sometime around 1940, we affixed the Uku to distinguish it from other towns that have Igbo in their town's name, because they have like Ibweze, Igbo Etiti. And that time, some people were affixing names we didn't like to it, like Igbo or Igbo. Somebody's adding somebody's name. So our town union decided to add Uku, great, because our Igbo is the ancestral home of the Igbos. So they added Uku to distinguish from other towns.
Our history.
Igboku bronze art is very well known in history, and the bronze art was actually made by the Igboku smithers. It had a lot of finesse, a lot of sophistication and technical know-how attached to it. And one therefore would be wondering, how come in a period a lot of historians refer to as the Dark Ages, we had such sophistication? Now, those periods, were they truly dark? Well, I'll leave you to find an answer to that as we continue the ride on this edition of Our History.
The ancestors of present-day Igboku were said to be the earliest smithers of copper and its alloys in West Africa. Three notable archaeological sites were discovered in Igboku in the 20th century in the family of the Anuzis in Igboku. Three brothers, Isaiah, Richard, and Jonah, discovered some materials in their compound, and the sites were named after them. The first excavation site, called Igbo Isaiah, was uncovered in 1938 by Isaiah Anuzi, who found the bronze works while digging beside his home. They include a small staff, a head of a ram, a large manila, an intricately designed crescent-shaped vessel, and a small pendant in the shape of a tribal chief's head with tattoo marks on the face. This site was likened to a shrine.
Welcome to excavation site, precisely the first excavation site known as Igbo Isaiah. This excavation was done in 1959-60. It was in this compound that the initial negotiation for the excavation was made. We lack land, otherwise the pit would have been here. But what I'm thinking now is to have maybe a kind of sculptural monument of some of these objects excavated here, so that people, visitors, when they come, they will have something, a kind of mark to show where the actual excavation was done. So that's we probably have maybe a representation of some of them at the compound gates.
The other two sites, Igbo Richard and Igbo Jonah, were excavated by Thorsten Shaw, a British archaeologist, at the request of the Nigerian government in 1959.
This one is Igbo Jonah. As I said, the owner of this place is Jonah Anozie. But we use Igbo Jonah to indicate the site. Whatever that is excavated in Jonah's compound is tagged Igbo Jonah. This is the position of the pit of this area. And then among the excavated objects, you will see the pottery, that's the pots, well decorated. It was dug out or excavated from this particular compound. There was many of those clay works. They were excavated here, while the bronzes and the copper and the rest of them were excavated in the other two sites, very adjacent or close to this compound. This compound belongs to Richard Anozie, and the excavation site is tagged Igbo Richard. Here is the position where the excavation was made, and a little beyond this particular gate, where we have even so many objects, bronze, and then some ritual objects, mainly from this particular compound.
The people